This is Dwayne Reed reporting for Arc Republic News. With the election coming this November 5th and critical thoughts spoken about men of the sun, also known as men of color, and their supposedly absence from the political process, Arc Republic wanted to see firsthand how they really feel. So we went throughout New Jersey and interviewed men from Newark down to Camden, receiving frank feedback about their attitudes and positions in this current election cycle. In this special podcast, Brother's gonna talk it out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I go by Lucrative 555 on Instagram, and the 555 is for new beginnings, because every day is a new beginning. I ain't gonna lie to you, I haven't been following the politics stuff too much. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm in school for physical therapy, and I make music and create. I feel like politics oftentimes they divide people, and I just want to spread love to everybody around me the best that I can, the best of my ability within the trauma and the things that I'm facing. So I feel like if I can make a small change, then that's what it's about. But I do respect people who are political. I understand that there's a lot that goes into that, and there's a lot of importance. I just feel like, to me, no one who's in office is really looking out for my best interest or for the next man's. Personally, that's just how I feel, and maybe that's being jaded or lack of trust, but
That works. What's your alias? What you go by? Who you rooting for in the election? And what's
Kamala.
something you want to hear him talk about?
What they gonna do for the inner cities? And stand by their word, what you said they gonna do for us.
And who you rooting for?
Kamala.
Got you.
I don't like Democrats. I feel as though Democrats be trying to pull the wool over our eyes. I feel like black issues that's going on with us before the election, they're never there. They never step up in any type of police shooting or brutality case to try to have a Democratic Party lawyer to check into the things or nothing like that. But whenever an election comes, they always screaming the black vote and they want us to do this or that. Then I also feel like during the corona, when I was traveling, I had got to see things, right? And it was like up north or all the blue states was on lockdown. But in the South, like in the red states, Texas, Arizona, the motherfuckers was open and doing business. During the corona, a lot of people lost their businesses up there in the blue states because they wouldn't allow us to open up. They had stricter policies than the red ones, and people lost their businesses. I don't like Donald Trump vice president, but I feel as though if he get in there, when the Republicans get in there, even if they stealing $1 trillion, they making some type of way for us to get 500 of that trillion that they stole. The Democrats, they just steal all the shit and keep it.
I bet.
So my name is Jihad Horsey. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. For this election, I would like Donald Trump to take power. I feel like he's a great candidate, even though both Kamala and Trump aren't good candidates at the same time, you know.
What would you like them to talk about? What issue do you see that is relevant for you?
Health, the health department, you know, financial literacy, you know, because those are the two key major things that we need in life: health and financial literacy.
Who are you voting for? Who are you rooting for in the election?
Are we talking about the presidential election?
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm for the presidential election.
I'm rooting for Kamala Harris. One good reason why, because the other candidate sucks.
And what's the topic that you would like them to discuss?
Well, the one candidate that I'm not rooting for, I can't believe anything he says, because he's a pathological liar.
Okay.
So I don't care what he discusses or what he says about the subject. I wouldn't believe him if he was the last person on this earth. Now, the subject I would like Kamala to address, I would say taxes. We pay way too much in taxes. It's got a way to lower the cost of taxes. I don't even know if it's in the Constitution. I kind of read somewhere one time. I don't know if it's in the Constitution or not. But taxes, you know, I'm tired of hearing too many rich people and corporations is able to circumvent the tax codes, etc., and the regular common person can't. That would be my issue for me.
Shout out to y'all Israel, to y'all Next Level Barbershop. Go with Kamala Harris. A lot of times when you ask a melanated or African American, who are you voting for? They say they're going to vote for because it's just the right thing to do, or the lesser of the two evils. Well, what we don't do is campaign to put our folk in there, because no one that I know of has ever made the presidency and totally stepped up to the plate for us, quote unquote. So as we speak, I'm gonna go with Kamala, because the black woman in the history in the country that I know of, she has ran a household, whether she was married or individually. When she had to do it individually, she knows how to run a household. So I know she can run a White House. She can run a home. She can run a White House. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna put my shiniest nickel on her.
All right.
And I don't vote for racist no way.
There you go. This is Dwayne Reed reporting for Ark Republic News.